I think we got a call on the
We got
line
a few
now.
calls on the line here. Go ahead with your first call. I think it's Diane, is that correct? Diane,
Yes.
go ahead, from Washington County.
Yes. I live in Florida, and I had went to Dothan, and in the parking lot, I fell. I think it was simply, it all happened so fast. So I think it was just simply lost my balance and fell. And I wasn't going to go to the hospital, but there was all kind of people around me by the time I fell, and there was a RN nurse that got to me kind of first, and she suggested that I go on and get checked out. And so I did, and nothing really really serious, but I had sprained my shoulder, bruised my knee, bruised my ankle, and that was basically it. And now I've gotten calls several times, and I don't answer it because, everybody gets those crazy calls now. Well, I finally answered it about the situation. And his first words was that he heard I had a suit filed against him. And I said, no, sir. And then he started talking about the accident. I explained what happened and all that good stuff. And he said, well, they wouldn't be liable anyway. And I know how Florida is, like on a homeowner's policy. If somebody's in your yard and they're running or something and break an arm, then your homeowners have to pay it, is my understanding. And I'm not wanting any money from the place, but if my insurance wouldn't pay for the hospital bill, would they be liable, or I don't know how that works. If my insurance will pay it.
The way it works in Florida or Alabama is that it's in order, you're not automatically liable simply because an accident happens on your property. It's not that you're not an insurer of the premises, is what the case law says. What you have to establish is that they failed to use reasonable care in some way, shape, or fashion, i.e., they were negligent. If you can establish that the owner of the property, the person that had possession of it, was negligent in some way, they had some defect on the property, they knew of some dangerous condition and didn't warn you, something of that nature, then they will have liability and they can be responsible for your bills, whether it's on a home, commercial property, you name it, and whether they have insurance or not. Hopefully they have insurance to trigger it.